Cornel West is a man whose name you might have heard, might not have heard. A very famous speaker, famous author of nice books on philosophy such as Race Matters. He's been a teacher at various different prestigious institutions such as, I believe, Harvard and Princeton and the University of Paris, just a couple of things. Very prestigious institutions. And Cornel West has officially announced that for the 2024 presidential cycle, he will be running for president. Now, you might think that Cornel West would be a great person to run for president, and I would normally agree. However, as we can see under this, I'm running for truth and justice as a presidential candidate for the... I'm running for truth and justice as a presidential candidate for the People's Party to reintroduce America to the best of itself, fighting to end poverty, mass incarceration, ending wars, and ecological collapse, guaranteeing housing, healthcare, and education and living wages for all. So, he's running with the People's Party. We'll get into them later. But first, let's actually watch this man's announcement. Looking quite spiffy. He is.
In these bleak times, I have decided to run for truth and justice, which takes the form of running for President of the United States as a candidate for the People's Party. I enter into quest for truth. I enter into quest for justice. And the presidency is just one vehicle to pursue that truth and justice, what I've been trying to do all of my life. I come from a tradition where I care about you. I care about the quality of your life. I care about whether you have access to a job with a living wage, decent housing, women having control over their bodies, health care for all, de-escalating the destruction of the planet.
So overall, sounds like pretty good stuff so far. Let's keep watching to see where it goes.
The destruction of American democracy. Democracy creates disruption. It creates an eruption. It creates an interruption. Wide from below, the energies of everyday people is manifest. And I know there are precious people in your life who you care for. That's why it's important for you to be involved, important for you to participate. We're not talking about hating anybody. We're talking about loving. We're talking about affirming. We're talking about empowering those who have been pushed.
You have to admit, very good speaker. Which, he did kind of get famous off of being a public speaker, so it's not that shocking, but pretty good campaign video so far.
To the margins. Because neither political party wants to tell the truth about Wall Street, about Ukraine, about the Pentagon. About big tech. Neo-fascists like Brother Trump or milquetoast neoliberals like Brother Biden. Wow, I'm so happy to make a world-shaking decision. You know what I mean? Well, I know gangsters when I see them. And gangster's not a subjective expression, it's an objective condition. Do we have what it takes? We shall see. But some of us are going to go down fighting, go down swinging with style and a smile, accenting the best in you and trying to tease out the best in me. Let's do it together.
Okay. So, overall, this would seem like a pretty good announcement outside of that weird thing that he said about Ukraine. Now, you may be wondering why he may have said that weird thing. Well, it's because Cornel West is running with the People's Party. People's Party, many of you may not know them because they are electorally non-viable. They are literally less electorally viable than the fucking Green Party, which is saying a lot. Which is definitely saying a lot. So, you see, the party that our kind friend is running with is in of itself actually quite anti-Ukraine in terms of supporting Ukraine's right to exist, which is really unfortunate, and I'm going to show it to you all right now on here on twitter.com. Here is an official tweet from the People's Party, June 3rd, 2023. That is only 2 days ago. What happened to we need to give Putin an off-ramp? What happened to giving Ukraine F-16s will start World War III? What happened to Ukraine will not launch attacks inside Russia? Seems like citizens in the West are just being lied to nonstop with zero accountability. So we have some anti-Ukrainian sentiments here. And then from People's Party US, the party that Cornel West is running with, corporate profits and greed happened. People over profits, end the damn wars, hashtag People's Party. Yes, Cornel West is running, unfortunately, with a sussy party. As we can see, we have 9 likes on this tweet. Okay. As we can see, I am putting this tweet in chat. Help me ratio the People's Party. Everyone, help me ratio them. So, the People's Party is a party that, let's say, started with a bit of a goof, bit of a gaffe, bit of a blunder. They tried to invite Bernie Sanders to be like the face of the party when it was first starting, and they got just snubbed. Just completely snubbed by Bernie Sanders, which hilarious outcome, getting snubbed by Bernie Sanders. Moreover, this party has had some speakers, such as, well, you see, Jimmy Dore. Jimmy Dore has spoken for the People's Party. Anyone who watches this channel knows Jimmy Dore is a fucking idiot. He pushed the whole forced to vote shit. Has said some very stupid shit, very anti the rights of Ukraine to exist. He's done some not very good things. Jimmy Dore, overall, fucking idiot. Okay. Moreover, what we also have here is the founder of the People's Party, apparently. In December 2020, the first People's Party state organization was registered in Maine. Continuing on down here, in February 2022, so this is last year, Nick Brana being the leader of the People's Party, was accused of sexual harassment by Xana Day, former MPP executive director, which was corroborated by co-worker Paula Swearingen. Brana denied these claims, which he called false and politically motivated, and accused other MPP board members of a liberal takeover attempt. As a result, Brana forced out several MPP board members. This is the party that Cornel West is running with, people. It's not good. It's very bad seeing this. It is very unfortunate seeing this. And, well, it's sad, honestly. So let's also talk about this further. This kind of goes into the whole thing about voting third parties. I've talked about it before, electoralism, and I'll continue to talk about it now, but I don't think I've ever covered third parties. And I'm going to say it outright. If you vote third party, you, my friend, are a bit of a fucking idiot. Look, I'm not saying that you have to like the politicians that you vote for. Trust me, I fucking hate them. Okay? Not even most, all politicians I fucking hate. You know, you have to be like a certain level of detached from the public to be willing to be a politician, you know? Or you have to be like some level of not all the way good and fair to be a politician, okay? Unless like you're some very special dude who's just like really chill as fuck. Most politicians kind of fucking suck, okay? However, voting for a third party does not make you any better than anyone else, okay? Jill Stein is not any better than any other politician. Okay? Fucking Howie Hawkins. Actually, no, Howie Hawkins is pretty cool. Get lost in the fucking sauce. Get lost all the way in the fucking sauce with Howie Hawkins, okay? But most politicians fucking suck. But we are in a situation currently in the United States of America where if you are a progressive, if you are a person in marginalized communities, if you're an ally to marginalized communities, or you love people in marginalized communities, which fits into the allied section, you cannot afford to throw away your vote into a fucking third party. You cannot afford to throw away your vote into a fucking third party. And I'll show you exactly why. So, let's look at the Colorado 3rd Congressional District elections in this most recent midterms. So, the Colorado 3rd Congressional District, to those of you who don't know, the representative for that district is one demon lady, Lauren fucking Boebert. As we can see here, Lauren Boebert is the lady who is the representative for Colorado's 3rd Congressional District. And, of course, her being a House representative, she's up for election every 2 years. And in this past election cycle, Lauren Boebert won by only... Well, let's look at these margins. Lauren Boebert won 163,839 votes, and Adam Frisch, her competitor, won 163,293 votes. Let us do the math right quick on our calculators. Yeah? So, that's only about 546 votes. 546 votes, whether it be people who didn't like Boebert, or people who decided, like idiots, to write in these 3 fucking candidates who I don't know. Well, this lady's probably fucking conservative. She's standing in front of an American flag. But these idiots who decided to vote these people, while they couldn't have flipped the election in favor of Frisch, I guarantee you, there are a bunch of people there who didn't vote, who could have flipped that fucking House seat. But instead of not voting, instead of vote, we have fucking Lauren Boebert in office for this congressional district. There's not a fucking thought behind those lifeless eyes outside of how much money she's gotten off of screwing over the American public in favor of her fucking corporate donors. That not a single thought behind those eyes outside of money and fucking greed. Your vote matters, you idiots. Do not vote third party. It's that simple. Don't fucking vote third party, you absolute nimrods, you absolute fucking idiots, you absolute fucking dundernuffins, you dumbasses. Don't vote third party. And to Cornel West, I had a lot of respect for you. Why the fuck do you have to run third party, dude? For the People's Party, no less. It's like that one Boondocks meme. Like, listen, I can get if you said that T.I. stole your girl. Because, A, that's T.I. But Usher? It's like that. Like, I can get if you said that the Green Party, that if you were, like, running for the Green Party. Because, A, that's the Green Party. But the People's Party? Like, really? of all parties. You know, if you want to run for president, fucking challenge Biden. You're not getting anywhere with the People's Party in the first place. Because who the fuck votes for the People's Party? They've only existed since 2017. That's a 6-year existence on the People's Party. They barely fucking exist. To the point where, I mean, hey, let's check it. Let's check it right quick. I'm literally 1 like away from ratioing this party. 1 like away from ratioing this party. That's quite literally how non-viable this party is, that my tiny ass fucking Twitter account can ratio them. That's sad. Not to mention, again, this party, very anti-Ukrainian. They take the side of the whole, oh, we're gonna stay neutral in the war because we shouldn't be helping Ukraine because this is over corporate profits, you know? Like, yeah. Does the military-industrial complex benefit from the war in Ukraine? Yeah. Unfortunately, they do. But at the same time, people also deserve a right to live in a sovereign nation. Give people the right to live freely in a sovereign nation, but the People's Party doesn't want that. No, they want to stay neutral. Well, I'm going to give you a line from a System of a Down song. Dear Dance, I believe it is. You can't afford to be neutral on a moving train. You can't afford neutrality in this situation. Neutrality's bad. Neutrality's bad. So, regardless, if you want to see change in this, you can vote for the candidate Vosh and his First Lady, Taylor Swift, instead of the People's Party and Cornel West. And if you like the segment, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. Like it if you like it. Screw the People's Party. Ratio the People's Party. They suck. See, we ratioed the People's Party successfully. I love you all. Join the Discord down below if you want to know when I go live. Right here, we have 49 concurrents currently. You can join in on this beautiful chat if you join down there. You can also follow me on Twitter down below so that you can see more of me ratioing the People's Party. And if you love this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Love y'all. See you on the next video. Peace.